Well, yeah, that's not just right. That's not. I mean, think about all your interactions and everything in the past, and when you contact people, what it's like, and I mean, there's a lot of that in your life. Strutting down. I'm gonna have to like somehow explain Mike to my mom. When you hold your camera, hold it sideways. Remember how you used to hold your gun when you worked for the obvious mafia?
I don't like the sideways all the time. I know you're just a camera boy, but you freaking take your pictures the way you want. I'll take mine.
No, you'll take them like I tell you to take them. I'll tell you like I've told Riley and Nora for 1,000 years.
I comply.
Okay, we're gonna make you walk a little bit more. Are you okay with that?
Where are we going?
I thought we'd go to the right and take Mike on the dock. What's that?
How far to the right?
Less than a quarter of a mile total.
Quarter mile?
That's just one lap around the track at the most, Mike.
Dude, I can't walk a quarter mile and a quarter mile. That's not going to work.
You want me to drive there then? Okay, you know what? Let me tell you,
I can't do that.
Okay, let me see if this is good with you now, before we drive. You see the boats out there?
Yeah.
And we were just up there looking at those boats, right? We're gonna go to that dock.
Oh, that's
Is that okay?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
I don't think that's a quarter mile, do you?
Well, by the time we get to you, it's gonna be problem. Here is international man of mystery with his lovely, charming daughter, and then his poor old crippled friend. And I try to understand. I try not to take advantage, but sometimes I get mean and ornery because I remember when we were powerlifting and he would bench press about 500 pounds and squat and deadlift and then make me feel small and puny. And now there's some payback coming here.
He still owes me money.
I still owe him money from the Waffle
Mrs.
House.
Lynch, he still owes me money.
There's those Waffle House days. Let me walk a little faster now and catch up to see what Riley thinks about all this as we walk along here. Okay, Riley, we just went to my school. Let me get you there we are. What did you think about everything?
It was very small. It was really small. I think they said there's like 10 kids per grade, which sounds like it was more than when you were in school.
Actually, it kind of was. Grades were combined.
The nicest part was the gym, which Grandpa built.
This is so.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Put in the pre-kindergarten program. He had a really good legacy for the 5 years he was there. Really, considering what he left with respect to the school and then the fireweed, he had a really good legacy.
That made a really big impact on Klawock.
Yeah, it really did. And think of all the revenue that it's brought into Klawock. Okay, I'm going to take pictures, and I'm going to hand this just over to you and let it run. And all you got to do is point and shift, and I don't even really worry about zooming that much with it. It has like the little zoom, but he has such a nice deck up there. Coming up on Von Skene's house. And then we met Von Skene. He actually has a boat here. Then right behind me is Von Skene's house. And then if we rotate out, you'll see the Anna Lynn. And he's one of the last 3 fishermen that are actually going out catching fish and selling them. Everybody else is doing the charter business. Okay, I'll take it. Or you can take it all you want to. I don't want to be a camera hog. Deja vu all over again.
Where's Bennett? We're best friends.
You and Benny go way back. There's the new harbor master's house, which ruined the superintendent's view from his really great deck, and I don't blame him. I would not be too happy either. We're going to go down the dock again and take a look at this. There's Bennett. He remembers you, Riley. Leave it to Riley. She'll find a friend and a dog anywhere she goes.
Hi, Bennett.
Oh. I think Bennett's kind of on the old side too. Hello.
His name's Dennis?
Bennett.
Oh, Bennett. Bennett.
Named after Tony Bennett.
Mm-hmm.
He can actually sing a couple bars, but
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
no, I don't know that. She said, "My God, you're a sexy man."
Do you really, in your wildest imagination, think she meant it? No, you're a sexy man, Mike. I don't care what they say.
Hi, buddy. What you doing, sweetie? Hi, sweetie.
The voice, Mom, you hear behind you ruining the ambiance is Mike. He's talking to Bennett, his new friend, and Riley's new friend.
I had a treat in these jeans. I woke up this morning. I threw it away, though. Huh. If I had one, I'd give it to you.
That other dog got our $15 lunch treats.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to go back there and get a sandwich, a half sandwich for $20.
Oh, she asked if we were going to eat there tonight. I'm going to tell her we're going to try to find something else in Craig, maybe. Are you guys good with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it.
This brings back a lot of memories. I would really look down, and I don't see starfish anymore, though. We would see so many starfish when I was there. They would be everywhere.
Be careful you don't drop that thing.
I know, that would be a really bad thought. And there's times when I've worried about it.
I don't know what happened.
It's interesting. I used to really prefer high tide. Well, probably because it was easier to get to my boat. But now I think for photography, the low tide is much better. Okay, we're gonna go down. Can you get down this ramp, Mike? No, no. Oh God, no. Were you high? Right there? That makes it easier to go up and down and less likely to fall. You can use those steel rungs. Use these steel rungs in the handrail, and you'll be good. Let's swivel around and see if Mike can actually make it down. That's always a lot of fun to torment Mike. Sometimes I feel bad because I make fun of the crippled people of the world, and maybe that's wrong, but it's also enjoyable.
I'm not crippled. I'm
No,
disabled.
she's gonna push you. I saw that. The eyes lit up.
Wow, this dock's even longer than it looks up there.
This right here is the pad that my parents' friends, Paul Breed, the one that had the Sun PT that was so smart, they had the little pad right here, and they have their float plane, and they come taxi right into this little area here that we're standing on. It's really so photogenic here. The cloud covers, the textures. I mean, it's just really, really nice. We're getting lots of action shots. Here's International Man of Mystery. Actually, this dock is probably one of the more memorable places. It's interesting how this has all worked out. But I really remember being down on these docks and playing and looking off the side, looking into the water, for really the whole time that we were here. This is interesting. Let's see, they got chairs down here for you and everything.
These boats that pull in like this,
Mm-hmm.
how do they get out of here?
Reverse.
All the way back down there like that?
Yeah.
The long way?
Yeah, because I don't think they could turn.
Well, I mean, maybe they could pull into this one and turn.
Really unbelievably nostalgic to see all this. Yeah, that's all looks exactly the same. That little island does. That looks the same. That's identical. Yeah, it's one of those things where, you know, if you just look out that way, it's like no time has passed, I think. Oh, there's a sound.
Seagulls.
This is good practice for vlogging. Okay, so we'll walk back this way. So here we are. walking along the docks that we used to walk so long ago, and they look a lot the same. I guess for Riley, when you're vlogging, you have to keep up a constant dialogue. We'll see if that takes practice or not. Then you can see through there, there's the totem park and everything.